which is hold the inmate to specifics. When Russ had mentioned try and keep the questions one directional, this thought automatically came to my mind because I know for a fact that when you're having interactions with these inmates, and by the way, guys, this all falls back into also having a game plan in mind, is that when you have a game plan in mind, you know exactly the specifics that you're looking for. You know exactly what that inmate needs to say so you can go ahead and keep the dialogue where it needs to be. Do not let the inmates give you the runaround. You know, Russ touched on it before about where you headed. Or I'm sorry, where you live. Well, I'm going to medical. It's not what I asked you. You know, it's not what I asked you. Right now, where do you live? And that also shows control. You know, I'm asking you a question. I want the answer. And I don't want the runaround either. You know, I asked you a question that was a yes or no, and you've given me 5 paragraphs that never once said yes or no. You know, you literally told me everything else in the book, but you still have yet to answer my question. And the funny thing is, guys, people sometimes they'll ask a yes or no question, and then they'll accept the response that doesn't have a yes or a no in it. You know, which to me is mind-boggling. It's like, okay, you're done? Yeah, because you didn't answer yes or no. I asked you yes or no, you never got to it. So also, inmates tend to lie in generalities. You know, like, oh, I'm in fear of who? Everyone. No, you got to tell me who. Give me names. When were you threatened? Who threatened you? What time did it happen? I mean, the key here is the more you hold people to specifics first, the more informed you are if you have to commit to an action. But plus, it makes it harder for them to develop their story if they're going to be lying. The more specifics they got to create, and if they're lying, it's just on top of it, and then you can challenge it specifically. But if you allow the inmate to talk in generalities, guys, it's harder for you to challenge. That's why our job is if they ever introduce something in general, we pull back and go right back into something specific. We do not allow a general answer to hang in limbo. We have to filter it down to be as specific as possible because don't forget, our actions, our justification is truly related to the specifics that we get. If someone was to ever ask you, why did you do what you did? You're going to have to be able to explain to them specifically every step of the way exactly why you did what you did. So if you're not holding those inmates to specifics and you're making moves later on, you're not going to be able to explain your position. Russ, what's your thoughts on holding the inmates to specifics?
Yeah, you know, it's nailing those things down around the corners before they have a chance to, you know, expand that story into the monstrosity that they'll almost always do. And what I personally have referred to it over the years is circle talking. You know, they will never, you know, acknowledge your direct point if they can get around it, especially if they're up to no good. They're trying to go somewhere that they're not supposed to be. Potentially, they have, you know, some sort of they have some sort of contraband on them, or you know they're putting themselves in a position where maybe they're going to carry out an attack, or maybe they're going to facilitate the passing of some contraband drugs, that kind of thing. So that's why, you know, you want to be professional about the way you do this and put them in that position of verbal disadvantage where they can't just go changing their story now. And later on, that can look really important depending on how the final nature of this interaction ends.